Hi guys, compliments of the season.
Happy New Year, guys.
You're welcome to the very first edition of the show for the year.
This is The Gist. My name is Ama.
And I am Ibukunu.
And I am Adeomi Moinat.
Let's talk about something a lot of people do. A lot of you do. Some people, right? Not everybody.
Why did you say a lot of you do? Hey,
why did you
a lot of you, a lot of
people
do. Why do people cheat in relationships? Yes, that's what we're going to be talking about. Why do you cheat in relationships? Tell me, why do you cheat?
Ama, don't mention my name. Ama, don't mention my name.
Why do you cheat?
I don't cheat.
Why do you guys cheat in relationships?
Yes,
because
why do I cheat in relationships?
No, she doesn't. No, I can't. Let me speak. I don't know you. So, let me to answer your question. To answer your question, I feel the reason why people cheat is because they are not satisfied. I will always say this over and over again.
People are satisfied with what exactly?
With what they are getting in that relationship.
Okay.
Do you get? So that is one of the reasons people cheat. And another reason why I can say people cheat is because some people just want to, know what it feels like to cheat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, people are like, there's something people say when they put a post that is crazy. They'll be like, the people weigh their head correct, no plenty again for this world.
For this
so if people just want to cheat because they want to know what it feels like, it's possible.
I feel that people cheat when there's no good communication in a relationship.
Yes.
When the guy and the lady don't communicate well, maybe she wants something and he doesn't know about it, and he's giving us what she doesn't like. So when there's lack of good communication, they cheat.
Okay, like you said, people cheat when you're not satisfied. If you're not satisfied, why not talk about it? And if you find out that the next person is not changing or doing stuff towards what you guys discussed, why not leave? Okay, but if it's in a marriage, like, then you guys have to work together.
It's actually very, like, sometimes it's not a decision they want to actually take, but because of circumstances that surround the relationship, maybe the guy or the girl is an amazing person, and you
just don't know what to do.
So you just like, okay, I still want to be with you, but
you're not satisfying me in this particular area.
For cheating, what's the justification?
There is no justification for cheating. It's not the right thing to do. Okay. But sometimes when you consider some factors, you can still be like, you can want to like excuse their reason for cheating.
Sometimes people complain.
Okay.
Especially men complain that when I met her, she was not like this. Then we get married. And a few years after, she's like this.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when I met her, like, I think I was reading a write-up sometime, and the man was complaining bitterly in that write-up. He was like, when I first saw her, the way she smelled, as in...
was nice.
Yes, that was what, first of all, made me turn. And then I noticed her because of the smell. She smelled so good. And then she was looking beautiful.
Oh.
What she was wearing, her hairdo and everything. And then today we're married, and a few years later she's looking like this, like she doesn't even smell anything close to how she smelled years back when I met her.
Did he tell the woman? Did they have a discussion of
I don't know, because it's something I read. But normally, if I'm trying to put myself in a situation like in this world where we are, you find out that a lot of men do tell their wives, sometimes directly and other times indirectly, come on, this thing you're doing, I don't like it. I don't like what you're wearing. I don't like. And then they're like, okay. Sometimes people say it's my newfound faith or something. Maybe you marry a man who likes you looking sexy, but sexy must not be revealing. But just dress good, and then you say you found a new faith and you're rapping almost everywhere, and you're not putting on deodorant, you're not smelling good, you're not taking care of your skin, and then you're saying that
But should that also still warrant the man going outside to take?
It doesn't, but people shouldn't just turn a blind eye to a lot of things because you feel that there's no justification for cheating.
That's what I said. That like when you look at the situation surrounding the reason why the person went outside in the first place to cheat, you can still excuse them. Take for instance what you're saying about a woman that was in the beginning all good, nice, looking good and all that. Then later when she got married to this particular guy, she just relaxed and
because she has found her Prince Charming.
Exactly. So, and let's assume the man was always telling her, or maybe directly or indirectly, I don't like what you're doing, but because maybe let's say she has found a new faith, did not heed to the man's advice or whatever. In that situation, I would totally not judge the man if the man go outside to look for satisfaction outside. Do you understand? I would not judge the man, but there are ways, and at the same time there are ways the man could have done things.
That's why I mentioned
without cheating on
that's why I mentioned good communication.
On his wife rather.
Because for me, there's no excuse. I don't want to know what you're going to tell me. There's no excuse for cheating. If you've been telling the lady and she refuses to heed your advice, then I think that is where you can inform the third party. For me, rather than cheating, I would prefer you to inform the third party. Maybe
what if in a situation like
sibling,
this,
most
the
times
spouse doesn't like a third party? For me, there's no matter.
Yeah,
for me, I don't tolerate third party. No matter
when you're in a relationship.
When I'm in a relationship, no matter the arguments we're going to have in that relationship, I don't tolerate third party. If both of us cannot
rather than allowing your man to cheat, would you not prefer a third party?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Apart from that,
a third party,
apart from all of this, things like this are easier said than done. Okay. Sometimes there are people that are very adamant, like they just feel what you're saying does not blend with. They feel you're not right, but they just have to listen to you because we're in a relationship and we have to communicate. So let me just listen to what he's saying. But in your heart, you're like, I'm not doing anything you're saying. Let me just listen. So it feels like I'm listening to what you're saying. Some people are like that. But then I'm saying that if you want a relationship to work out, now let me not go far to marriage. Let me start from relationship. If you want a relationship to work out, communication number one. And then when you guys are having a communication, or when you guys communicate about stuff, because these two persons are people that come from different backgrounds. Even you and your sibling, you have fallout sometimes.
Yes,
that is your blood. Not talk of someone that you don't know from anywhere, and then you guys decide to come together to be together. So when you guys have communications, I feel if you want the relationship to work, you need to listen, you need to adhere, you need to talk about things. Why did you do this? This is why I did this. Okay, when I did this, it wasn't pleasing to you. Okay, let me adjust. Okay, let me compromise so that this thing works out. So it's when we fail to do things like this is when relationships start failing. This is when you start having glitches, like you say, in relationships. So I feel, apart from just saying communication is needed, listen, understand, because it doesn't just fall, or it doesn't just rely on love alone. Okay, I love this person. Time comes, life happens, this person, change happens. Nobody stays in the same place for a long time. People change, both character-wise, both looks and everything. So now, how do you adjust so that the next person still feels comfortable? So that's just it.
In that case, I want to ask, what are the actions that one can consider cheating? Like, what are the actions you would consider cheating? There are different actions to cheat. Before I would say this person is cheating. For instance, some people believe that, like you now said, flirting.
Yeah, when you're flirting
with somebody and you have a relationship already.
Some people
when you are giving time and affection to another person, you're already cheating on your partner and all that. So what actions do you consider cheating?
Let me just talk about this flirting in a few seconds. Sometimes we ladies, I don't know about guys because I'm not a guy, so let me just talk about me as a lady. Sometimes you find yourself flirting and you don't know, and then you just get a hold of yourself like, what am I doing? I'm flirting.
I don't.
Sometimes you're dressed so nice and you're just feeling yourself and you just want to and then you be like, why did I even do that?
That's an excuse, but I feel that when you're flirting, you would know. When you're flirting with a guy, you would definitely know.
Sometimes you could be
nice and you're being
sometimes people just
and all that.
The next person just feels you're flirting. When feels you're flirting